Hey everybody, Gulf Coast EDC here. Got a quick review for you today on this Civivi Elementum. You've probably seen it before, just thought we'd take a closer look. So this is going to be the Green Micarta edition with the satin finish on it. You see it's the original D2 version, so this guy's around, I don't know, 50 bucks or so on Blade HQ and other places. So you can see it comes with a nylon sheath here, it's zippered up. So got the logo on it, pretty nice. So you unzip this guy. And we're gonna have the knife in there. Of course, we'll get to that. Then you get a polishing cloth, some little bit about the brand, paperwork, etc. There's also some stickers, but sorry guys, I already stuck it on my sticker wall. Let's get right to it. So bust this guy out, and you'll see. So Green Micarta. This is a nice colored green micarta. Sometimes they're a little too green for me, sometimes too light, but this one's pretty nice. See, it's got black hardware on it. Got a nice deep carry pocket clip. And the green's really nice. You can see kind of the scales there underneath the micarta are kind of a satiny finish too, so that's real nice. It's got smooth action on it. I'll tell you what, you can tell it's got bearings. It flicks right out. It's really nice, man. Look at the blade. The blade has got a real nice satin finish. I really like this kind of finish. I like lots of finishes, but I definitely like the satin on it. It definitely gives it a deep luster that's nice. Especially you can see, yeah, with the contrast against the blade. Pretty nice. Got a little logo there in their pivot, so that's nice. Yeah, I mean, just overall looking real good on this guy. So okay, D2, you can see tiny little marking there, so it is a D2 steel version. Really affordable, and obviously, you know, a nice steel. It's you know, not anything to write home about, but it'll get the job done for sure and look good doing it. This pocket clip's nice and tight. Doesn't grab anything, so it is nice when it goes in. It's not ripping stuff up. It's not really going to drop shut like that. I guess you could probably adjust it. But I mean, right out of the box, not too shabby. The micarta on this is nice. I wouldn't say it's the best ever. My favorite so far is Flytanium micarta scales that I've got on the Mini Osborne. They're really grippy. So this is kind of in between the Flytanium scales and the James brand Carter scales. Those James brand Carter scales are super smooth. It's micarta, but it has no grip at all. It's just very soft and smooth feeling. This is kind of like if you had some grippy micarta and then you ran a lawnmower over it, and so it's slightly grippy, but it's not super slick either. Like, it's not going to fall out of your hand. It's got some decent grip to it. Man, the action on it's just so nice, though. It's definitely a joy to flick open. It almost does it by itself, it feels like. In the hand, it's got a good size. You know, I don't know, everybody talks about their hands. I don't know how to measure that. I don't have super large mitts, but at the same time, they're not tiny little baby hands either. So, you know, I wear a large texture, large size gloves, so your mileage may vary, but you can get a good grip on this. If you want to go all the way, you can put your finger up on the choil, and you've got some jimping up there by your thumb that you can get a grip on too if you need to do some heavy duty tasks with this guy. You know, probably most of us are gonna hit some cardboard. This pocket clip, you can feel it. I wouldn't say it's super hot, but you can feel the pocket clip in your hand. So, you know, when you start choking down on it for some serious work, you're probably gonna end up with a rub or a blister down there. So, but for everyday use, you're probably not gonna notice it too much. Really just can't get over the opening. It's definitely so fidget friendly, and it's a satisfying feel. There's some knives that you open and it just has that sound and that feel. In my head, it's probably what Wolverine's claws feel like when they come out, that schnick. You just kind of, you know it and you feel it, and it's right. On this knife, it's right. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. So anyway, it does have that good feeling. It's a satisfying feel when you flick it open. So not too shabby. A little dirty though. Let me wipe this blade off. Okay. Get fingerprints all over it. again, just overall aesthetically beautiful knife. Looks great, and I mean $50. Here it is, kind of size comparison for my bug out. This is the one that I anodize. I heat anodize the scales on these guys. But you can see overall size. It's a little bit smaller than the bug out. You know, blade wise, just slightly smaller. But a good feeling. It's not, you know, super small, but I would say it's almost just about right. I feel like the bug out's probably one of the most perfect ones as far as feel and size ratios in comparison. The other thing I like about this knife is the ratio on it. You know, blade's not too big, it's not too little. You know, definitely the right size for this package. And you know, as far as budget flippers go, I don't know that there's one nicer, especially when you start getting into the micarta on these guys for the price. So you can kind of see the micarta a little bit closer there. You can see it's got a little bit of texture and grip, but it's not the craziest grippy thing ever. You know, it's not going to grip you like, you know, a Delica or something like that. But definitely pretty nice for the price point. It's well centered. You know, I haven't adjusted this just from the factory like this. So you can see it's, yeah, nice centering on it. So good quality overall. Yeah, again, that flipping that thing open is very satisfying. Overall, I'd say a great knife. I mean, for the money, I just don't know that you can really beat it as far as quality and everything else, even as competitive as it's become now in the budget market. This is still, I think, a great investment. I'd buy it over again. I love the way it looks. It's easy to carry, easy to deploy. I definitely would recommend it if you haven't tried out one of these Elementums. You know, either the regular or the micarta. You know, I would suggest the micarta just because, you know, hey, why not, in the same price point. But that's going to be it for me. Like and subscribe for more content, and thanks for checking this out.